University of South Alabama grad who just moved to Boston. Katie Beth Clark and two of her friends took this picture shortly before the explosions. That's her on the right.
Now you can see when we take a look at the picture, international flags behind them. That is very close to where one of the bombs went off.
Well, the Mobile native also expressed, or witnessed, I should say, both explosions. She spoke to Fox News reporter Russell Colburn just hours after the attack.
Russell, this young woman did more than just watch.
She sure did, Bob and Lenise. Katie Beth Clark didn't just act to save herself either. She says she helped more than dozens of people into a basement, literally scooping children off the street and taking them to safety. Mobile native Katie Beth Clark recently moved to Boston to start her career in real estate. She lives right in the heart of Beantown, where today, tragedy struck. Katie was leaving a restaurant off Exeter Street this afternoon with her friends when all of a sudden, boom. She described white smoke and everyone hitting the ground. She took off.
Next thing I know, 10 feet in front of me, they're bombed. And so what I do is I run straight to the middle of both blocks. And there were like all these children, like everyone's screaming. No one knows what's going on. And I was just like, and it's like, hey, come to this basement. No one was doing anything. So I literally got everyone in the basement. There were like 80 people.
But after saving dozens, the South Alabama alum can't sit still with so much uncertain. She says she ran at least 3 miles in the carnage before diving for safety into the Charles River.
I honestly, I can't even explain the experience. It was tragic. Like, I just talked to a nurse who, she was like, I just helped these people. They lost all their hands, and it was a nightmare.
She was just telling me that she loves me, and didn't really know what was going to happen.
Katie's older brother Mark was on the phone with her the whole time. Panicked for her, he tried to stay focused and guide Katie to safety.
She's your little sister. To hear her in just terror and not be able to be there and just try to help her, what's that like for you?
I don't really know the word to use, because I've never been in a situation like that, and I want to do everything that I can to protect her, like get on a flight and fly there immediately if that's the case, she was breathing really hard, and my first concern was to make sure that she had found shelter of some sort.
In speaking to Katie this afternoon and her family members since, I'm delighted to report that she is doing much better. I could actually hear her calming down on the phone during her interview. Mark says she sustained only a few bumps and bruises in the disaster, and she'll be just fine. Bob, Lenise?
All right, thank you.